You know, today was supposed to be a violence stream, but some people decided to vote for snipers only. So here we are. Back at it again.
David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes, based on your hypothesis and mission parameters.
From the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are... 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
Significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 strikes data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyard Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sorting. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here. We've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting them. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The elements of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General,
That is all.
David, go on.
let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Can it log his danger zone? I wish I had. I wish I had that. I'd happily get copyright struck for that. Oh, do I have money for this? I do have.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
I've been trying to do this mission for quite some time. Like over the span of a week. After like every now and then I went to try this, but every time I failed because I've crashed.
You can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll need their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet. Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never got any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game. General Clemens, give me straight. Sure we'll get a positive result this time? Yes, sending General Shepard. Operation Domino is going to success. Trigger has destroyed the target. Situation report. Something's happening.
Strider 1 is down.
Just like that. That's been happening for like a week. I get too greedy.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll need their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger. The juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet. Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never got
to get back in the game.
30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great. Keep it up.
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger? General Clemens, about 3 strikes. You sure we got a positive this time? Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
Sir, there's a few of them. Keep them down. Report and
Resistance from enemy air defenses confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto! Begin firing Sam!
now time for a counterstrike.
Should have brought my air-to-ground missiles.
Above Woodward 5. Strider 1 is down.
I'm not sure if the smart bombs are working as I want them to work, but they seem alright.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll need their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! Storm bogey! ETA 2 minutes!
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gotta love all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game. About 3 strikes. You sure we got a positive result this time? Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
AA defense system was destroyed before it was activated. This will make things easier later.
Where's the chip?
Resistance from enemy air defenses confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto! Begin firing Sam! Combat preparation. They think they've already won. Now's our chance.
Now time for a counterstrike.
Should have brought my air-to-ground missiles.
Above Woodward 5. I'll take them out with one hand. Sir, there's a few of them. They've done damage to the port and ship.
Command won't accept this report. Whatever it takes to shoot them down.
Attack hit on Aegis vessel Keto. Ship destroyed.
We've got a big game hunter.
You can't resist hogging the spotlight. Dibs on the next one.
30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great. Keep it up.
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger? Push it! Missile inbound!
Time to go get some more bombs.
Shaking off enemy lock! How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against the 4 of us?
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear?
Hey, what up, Kev? How you doing?
Target acquired.
Prioritize high-threat targets and groups of hostiles. Be generous with your special weaponry as well.
Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized.
Just an operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots.
Oh, nice. Good deal.
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prinn, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, we've data linked the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down.
Don't try to for seconds two. If they're gone, that means we have less than half our forces left.
Radio chatter in that area has quieted down. Try a different location, Trigger. It looks like there are delicacies on other tables as well.
Lanza has the southern port to himself. Don't think he can go it alone.
Trigger, let's go. All right. We've wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
Still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
Shepard, Team 3 Strike is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much need. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room. General, there is not the result that I predicted. I'm sorry, sir. Came in for a picnic and found ourselves in a marathon. I thought you said this could be a walk in the park?
You take walks too. Well, walk. Picnic. You have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer. It's a shipyard over there.
This port is all into community fleets. Probably too much for Lanza's poor stomach.
Damn straight. Trigger, count. Lend me a hand, will you?
Ford MiG-31's approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors.
Ooh, that wasn't close at all. It's raining here too.
Confirming additional hostile ground forces. Bandits coming from the northwest.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing Wildlands today, but like the snipers are dual, or whatever it is. Then I was like, nah, I don't think I'll play today.
The runway is
It
clear.
was pretty close though.
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Warfighter signaling at super low altitude, bearing 015. Capital reports at 3 strikes. Capital further intel. Are you? Detect coordinates.
Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
All aircraft. Your performance is disappointing. Pick it up. The attack will fail.
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going home together.
Target is hit.
The snipers still.
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet. Aegis vessel Menace and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
Find a pristine fleet after all that?
Let's do this. Bridge to CIC. Multiple smoke points from the port. Bad weather. Only caught there. Prepare for anti-air combat. Super drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill. Command to the officer. Turn drill to a real war. You don't see it, do you? It's imagination. Use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives. Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat. Anti-air combat. 2 and 5 follow me. You're the ones who take the kills.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply. Strider 1, lock on target. Target eliminated. projectile.
Projectile? Terminal guidance! Away from that UAV!
Contact imminent.
Salvation!
Impact the UAV's coordinates.
Citizen, I'm hit.
What? What happened?
We're on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fire incoming. Distance 50,000. It's adjusting its course.
Trigger, get away from it.
Distance 30,000. Contact imminent.
Trigger, hang in there! Excellent. Salvation!
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. Currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
Data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it. You're telling me to leave my teammates behind.
Lucian, head back. I want that 100% survival rate.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Oh, I've already reached the point.
Astonishing feat.
Good. We reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime river truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
They got a stubborn one on my ass! Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. 4 aircraft destroyed the entire port? That's hallucinating.
Hallucination, it's a nightmare.
Still want to go back to resupply.
Got that.
Strider 1, this is
Yeah, I can take down that drone and take
Strider
the
1,
shell
this is
and
Control
shit.
Tower.
I guess it's just running. I don't really know.
Trigger, enemy closing on your 6!
Yep, I found it.
Missile launched. Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo! Looks like we found a solution.
Alright, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Hell, that's easy for you to say.
Target destroyed.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli. Fox 2. Bandit invaded attack. Trying again. Bandit behind you. Heads up. Delivery. I'm on his rear.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Target confirmed down. Captain Alonso Terrigo gone. Aegis vessel Thalassa won't be much of a threat. This one's mine.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
Bandit my side. Fox 2.
Hostile lockout, you Strider 1.
Open your eyes. Check 6. Imagine. Never felt so cramped in the sky.
Remaining.
Say goodbye. Box 2. Box 2.
Strider 1, bombs away. Strider 1, missile away.
3 strikes is performing well above our expectations. Oh, you sound downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Target confirmed down. In 10 years, Vice Commander of the 7th Destroyer Squadron, Tom Von Lee, gave me charge of the Erusian Navy. Well, would have been, actually. We're shooting us beyond our range. There's so little wiggle room. Missile closing! Break! Break!
2 minutes remaining. Target acquired. Fox 2. Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact.
You're almost behind in there. Stay sharp.
Railgun shell lost its target.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. 1 minute remaining. Projectile explosion is on.
Strider 1, this is Control. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Enemy has a lock. 3 strikes. He lacks the drive. I can imagine we're just about to be killed. Why am I going to be killed, you ask? Because they wanted to steal from you, to torment you, to burn you to death apart. It was for your sins, your actions, and your vengeance. There has to be a reason. 3 strikes has been matched. I do. Do you see, Commanding Officer? I don't see any bills at my time. Locked on. This one's a goner. Punch 2.
Missile launched.
Pursuing enemy. Well done. We've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard. That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one. Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the Operation Airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard. Stand by. Warning. 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090. SU-47s.
Lanza! Missile! Behind you! Lanza!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream! That's those damn bats! Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal. Both of you, watch out for the missiles! The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
Even the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick. Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw. What the?
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Nicely done. Siblings can go to hell together. Brother and sister?
Strider 1, target acquired.
Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose. What are you calling a wuss?
The bats seem to enhance their ECM capabilities.
I know. They're trying to make you chase one so the other can get on your ass. I'm gonna screw you over.
Strider 1, missile away. You're low on special weapons. Warning, enemy has a beak on you.
Firing you. Next round, ready to fire. Fire! This guy's not screwing around. You did it, Trigger. You idiot, stay focused. Take down 3 One left. Run them down together. Complete that flow, we forgive Trigger.
There may only be 1 left, but don't let your guard down.
Let's finish this once and for all, Trigger. I think you feel sorry about it, Trigger.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Don't let the enemy's emotions make you
Oh,
lose your cool.
fuck you, Torres.
I don't pity you, not one bit. Coast Guard go crazy to bonkers.
Projectile detected. contact. Eject now. The Bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Such a good mission.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes.
I wasn't discussing this mission.
Forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Elusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
Caution alert. Caution alert. Caution alert.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! More bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Fusion, no, stop it!
Hey, chill.
Fusion, stand down. Sit.
Shit, Red Cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass.
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the Bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it.
That's enough. Get the MP.
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet.
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
They intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.
But we are not gonna be doing that today. We're gonna go for the storm mode.
With the loss of an arsenal bird, followed by the destruction of their ballistic missile base, Erusia is running out of ways to counter. This is a great opportunity for the Ocean Army to bolster our power to eventually take down the Erusian capital of Farbanti. The special long-range strategy is entering its final phase. Our objective is to attack and capture the Erusian Air Force Base in Cape Rainy in northern Erusia. This important base is at the forefront of our strategy to establish control of Farbanti. Under the cover of night, our plan is that all squadrons will invade from the valley to the south and mount an air assault on the area. The enemy's observation field has eyes on the skies above the valley, so your altitude will need to be restricted. If you go over a certain altitude, the enemy could spot you, ending the mission in failure. Keep that in mind. Once you arrive, you are to take out the enemy's air defense forces as soon as possible and prepare for the support squadrons. When the air defense forces are neutralized, the helicopter squadron should arrive carrying Marines. The plan is to take control of the base. Getting through the valley is only half the job.
You get to watch me crash more, potentially.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi. Beginning nighttime aerial refueling process. Be careful of reduced visibility. 1,500 meters to tanker. 500 meters, you have permission to access the refueling tanker. 50 meters. Excellent work, Trigger. Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position.
Strider 1, you have passed through waypoint 1. No happens until you reach the enemy base. All aircraft, reduce altitude. We have altitude restrictions from here on out. Keep altitude below 600 meters. Good. Maintain your current course.
Searchlight up ahead. Watch for it.
Stay out of their sight.
Strider, Aslan's Ward. Our current ETA matches yours. Catch them off guard. Can we secure the LZ quickly? Get you down safe. I'm worried you're short on men. Everyone here's already signed their rules. That ain't funny. Never was good at jokes. Okay, following wind.
Understood. Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint 2. The valley's about to get narrower. Be careful.
When can we take on the final mission? I'm starting to get tired of all this.
This is the last step, Count. We'll take the enemy base and use it as a bridgehead.
Watch yourselves out there. We're going to need all of you in Farbanti. Without Wiseman here, everybody wants to give orders like they're the company commander himself. The best thing about Strider Squadron is our leader keeps his mouth shut.
Yeah, Count.
Watch your speed.
You've passed waypoint 3. You're coming up on the base. Closing radio silence. We won't be able to talk again until you're over the base. Continue to keep an eye on your altitude. There are plenty of dark spots that can sneak up on you. You just passed through waypoint 4. Radio silence has been lifted. You're almost at the base.
Fucking first try. Really?
That was quite the roller coaster ride.
Nice.
Visual
Usually crash at
confirmation on the
least
airbase.
twice.
Reach destination.
Little epical.
Commence the attack. It's time for their wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up and finish them off.
All right, let's get the meeting. Strider 1, watch your tail.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Enemy start attacking! They come from. They forgot our leader's bird. Hurry or they'll roast us on the ground! Fire up the searchlights! I can't see where the enemies are coming from.
Looks like the enemy's air defenses are online. I guess they finally decided to wake up. Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the better.
That wasn't coordinated enough. Yeah, it's... I mean, you have to run the expert controls, like where you control the stick. And it is awesome.
Jokes haven't gotten any better.
Okay, that takes care of all the SAM sites.
I absolutely love it.
Target acquired.
Enemy on your back.
Multiple helicopters spotted. Do you have a visual on them? Strider 1, I need you to take out those enemies at the LZ.
Yeah, I mean, you can like use this view if you want to, but I can't.
Trust your allies and keep moving. Space is ours for the taking. Wait for the base commander. What are you waiting for?
For me, like first person is the only way to go.
We've engaged the enemy reinforcements. Requesting immediate close air support.
Copy that. Strider Squadron. Do it quickly, or we'll lose the element of surprise.
Air support is on its way. Say goodbye.
Strider 1, you are destroyed.
That's the last of our NPO guns. They've all been taken out.
Strider 1, missile launched. Target eliminated. Great work.
Okay, now it's time to put out the enemies on the front line. The way ahead is cleared up. We'll have our tank. Give me a damage report. We've suffered heavy losses. This is more than a surprise attack.
Get you, pal.
Keep bringing it down.
Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in.
It's one leader. It's the one with the 3 scratches. Triggers, blast abandoned. Emergency! See the enemy reinforcements? They're stopping us. We can't do anything about their air power. We need support.
2 remaining. Target is hit.
Frank! We need to work together to take them down.
One last enemy fighter.
Ambush, stay cool. Reboot the race. Lancaster, requesting close air support.
Strider Squadron, enemy reinforcements. Get some goddamn support there now.
Enemy numbers are small. Don't give in. Fight until the very end. That takes care of that. Nice work. We did it. That's the last one. We achieved their superiority. We're stuck. We won't be able to capture the base of this race. Keep your heads down. 3 strikes will take care of the enemy.
Strider 1, target acquired.
That's it. We got done. Force our way inside the facility.
Strider 3 launching missile. Vehicle confirmed destroyed. Target's destruction confirmed. That air support was right on the mark.
Pushing the enemy on their heels. Okay, start running on the count of 3. Great. I get to finally send my boys in to ring the doorbell. There's still quite a few enemies holed up in there. However, we can't afford to wait any longer. Begin the assault. If anyone resists, kill them. Contact! 2 o'clock! Go! Go! Fire! Tear down that barricade! Gotta go. This is Basilisk 1. The base is ours. We have control of all major functions.
Glad the pizza was on time. Roger that, Basilisk 1. Mission accomplished.
All prisoners of war will be treated in accordance with international law. We've even brought pizza.
Looks like they can shred those wills.
I'm already getting earful from the men over the needless paperwork.
No joke.
Okay, go ahead and begin your approach. Move to the flight control.
Roger that.
Strider 1, this is Basilisk. The runway is clear. You have permission to land. The party is on as soon as you get here. Reduce your speed. 3,000 meters to the runway. Turn left. 1,500 meters to the runway. You are right on course. Maintain current heading.
a slight bump, I think.
Right on the money, Strider 1. Strider 1 has landed. Let's go and greet him.
Strider 1, you have passed through waypoint 1.
Excellent work on the night raid. Submarines have arrived from the Ocean mainland and are refueling. This base will serve as a frontline platform for our mission to take Farbanti. We're almost at the end of this operation.
Hey, Ezra, would you look at that?
Mihai's second sortie was designed to calculate how his physiology changed under the stress of combat. My job was to compare his performance as a pilot now to when he was younger and understand how his skills evolved. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure I wanted to know the answers anymore. For a man his age, Mihai's body was unbelievably resilient, remarkably flexible. His reflexes were as sharp as they ever were. Still, after all those years of flying in the outer layers of the atmosphere, even someone as strong as Mihai wasn't immune to the effects of the strain. The human body is fragile. It was not meant to handle the excessive amounts of radiation that constantly bombarded the stratosphere. For Mihai's second sortie, we used a flight suit that was still untested. He seemed fine on takeoff, but by the time he landed back at the base, it was clearly a mess. He got caught in a surprise dogfight with an especially stubborn enemy. It took a while for Mihai to bring him down. The suit was ineffective. According to the data, it wouldn't let him fly to his full potential. A new flight suit was made to my exact specifications. When it finally arrived, Mihai's granddaughters glared at me with their disapproval. They blamed me for the pain their grandfather had to keep enduring. But Mihai remained stoic. He wasn't the type of man who cared about anything that happened here on the ground. I wasn't worried about it. I was confident the new suit would protect him thoroughly so that he could maneuver his plane any way he wanted. The moment he took off in his new flight suit, I realized what I had failed to before. Right after takeoff, as the wheels retracted, the plane suddenly arced up. It accelerated so quickly. I had never seen a plane move like that before. Mihai hit the high G's multiple times before disappearing into the blue. The support team couldn't even keep up. And then I knew. I understood why he never seemed to care about restoring his stolen country back to its former glory, and why he didn't seem to care about anything that happened here on the ground. Of course, Mihai's kingdom was the sky.
The operation to capture Erusia's capital, Farbanti, is beginning. This is the culmination of our work. We need to capture the Erusian forces' general headquarters in the south of Farbanti and end this war. The plan is for ground troops to attack Farbanti from both the east and north, and a task fleet will attack from the southwest. We will secure air superiority over the capital, while providing air support for our allies on the ground and in the water as required. By all accounts, we expect this to be an intense, full-scale battle across land, sea, and air. Should you need to replenish your ammunition, or make necessary repairs to your craft, a return line has been set up in the north. During this operation, we will also be tasked with having to destroy the communications satellites that Neruja hacked. If we take down the information communication system we believe they have control over, it should plunge Erusia into chaos. Once the capital falls, the Erusian military will be isolated and thrown into chaos, making it easier for us to end the war. However, that can't happen until after the capital falls, so you guys are the stars of this battle. Erusia will fight like a tiger, but we cannot lose. We must seize the capital and end this war.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
But I'm gonna do Battle for Bounty and then I'm gonna end the stream after this mission. And then next time if I stream this, we'll do the Alicorn battle. That's gonna be a fun boss fight. And then maybe the rest of the campaign.
Our troops have engaged the Farbanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys at those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I felt some of you young bucks coming after our championship belt. The pressure on you. I didn't want to go out there and just scream a bit. Just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, and come back in one piece.
Strider 1, turn line to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Count is back in the saddle with Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Shoot. No, it's real funny.
Who dodged it?
Strider 1, target acquired. Target shot down.
Doesn't know how to go for the fleet.
Okay, Trigger. The submerged area is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat. Let's go. Lucian.
Roger.
Missile.
Target acquired. Target hit. Missile launched. Strider 1, missile. Enemy has a lock on you. You've been directly hit by a missile. They're after me. I need cover. Target is in range of guns. Strider 3, moving. Missile inbound.
Should have put anti-missile and stuff.
Get away from that missile. Strider 1, target destroyed.
Anti-shield. Go on.
Keep sending the enemy forces to their watery graves.
Now on our side.
Target acquired.
Everyone's requesting backup. It'll just take forever to get here.
Missile launched.
The harder the battle, the less likely it goes according to plan.
Enemy reinforcements on radar. Take them out.
Hostile forces moving near enemy HQ. We don't have enough units to hold them.
Split up. The longer this drags on, the greater our losses.
Roger that.
Target acquired. Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
I can't believe we're getting pushed back. We won't last long.
That area's all yours, Strider. Back at 1 squadron at the Silver Bridge. jeopardy now. Maintain course to return for resupply. 5 minutes remaining.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Strider 1, this is Control. Unload every last round of ammo you've got. We can't let them get past us. Prime target, attacking.
Target acquired. Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Combat vehicles are knocked down.
Target has a range of guns. All aircraft, move on to assist other units. We've spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Copy. Trigger. It's about time we finished up here and helped other allies in trouble.
We don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep focus. Take one path and move on to the next.
Eyeball to Tucker 2-4. Requesting fire for raid. Coordinate 2294-5002. Targeted enemy MBT formation. Fire for effect with your strongest round. Phase 1. The one-unit construction part is under our control. Now, on to the enemy headquarters. Hey, those are our planes. Give them away. We've lost half our men? What about the reinforcements? Eyeball to Tucker 2-4. Bracketing. Please fire for effect. Roger. Fire. Prepare to volley. Fire. They aren't as good as the ones on Silver Bridge. Our allies aren't advancing as we hoped. This isn't good. Trigger!
Hit the areas where the enemy forces are thickest.
And
3 minutes remaining.
back. Tucker 2-4. Don't leave me on our eardrums next time. Thanks for the fire support. Powerful ammunition. Time for attack! Fox 2. Enemy ranks are crumbling. Attack the right flank. This is our chance. Bandit my sight. Cyclones 1, trade!
2 minutes remaining.
Attacking it. Bandit is still moving.
Your air support considerably weakened organized resistance from the Erusian army. Operation nearly complete. Just need to see it through.
Understood. 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 Moscow has a lock. Strider 1, watch your tail. On my target's tail.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you. Target eliminated.
Take commanders down! Check it out. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. This is HQ. Do whatever it takes to defend that bridge. Network HQ, we need reinforcements at once.
All aircraft, listen carefully. This is Lancaster. We have the upper hand. The enemy headquarters is almost ours. Operation to
Now
eliminate
time
all
for
enemy
the
satellites
soul
also
fight.
underway. All going according to plan. The end of the war is in sight. Think of something you'd like to eat, guys? Because I'm buying.
Roger that. Man, don't jinx us.
You're right. New bogies.
Everybody's gangster until that Sky starts speaking Latin.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We've just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. The snowbirds. The 2 leaders were the difficult. But don't underestimate the rest of them either. I should prove to be fun. It's just like you say. The enemy has experienced fighters in their midst. Lucian, watch the fan on your tail.
Wow, I'm too sure he's human. Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Suit 5 is hit. Sorry, I gotta bail out. Good ship is stuck. You're coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
Strider 1, watch your tail. What's this guy eating to fly like that? Looks like they're on our tail.
Mr. X is eating through the Osean forces.
No. Who are these guys? Target locked. Cyclops 1, launching missile. Stay focused. We've still got monster to slay. Planet headed. Attacked. Forgive me. Good luck. We're stuck soon after. That's the last we heard from them. Not long. Forces are routed.
Yes, target's still active.
Arms 2. Bandit friend. On its back. This is Cyclops 3. I'm in it. We gotta eject. Cyclops 3 is bailed out safely. Let's go, mate. Listen, Trigger. Real talk. We keep this up, someone's not going home. I'll act as a ward. Meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. X. What? Locked on. All right, he grabbed the bait. Time to take him for a ride.
Target acquired.
Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Waiting for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger, but my boys won't let you have it. Enough with your air show, Wiseman. You're pushing it. Oh, Cal, that's sweet. I never knew you cared. You're all grown up. I'll even let the wisecrack slide. Hey, I'm being serious here.
Fox 2. Hold up. My radar has shown that an enemy aircraft has been stuck on Cyclops 1 for a while now.
Makes my blood run cold to even think if he came up on my 6. Shit!
I didn't know it.
Fire. It's a sure shot. Not too bad.
Shit. Cyclops 1 is down.
Wiseman! Eject already, Wiseman! I'm sorry, Count. This plane exploded. Wiseman! Stay strong. We're not done here. Cyclops 2, you've got the lead. Wiseman! Shit! Negative, Cyclops 2. You're the lead. I can't do it. Trigger should take command. Duty is yours. It's impossible. Do it. Damn it. Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
Look who count.
You're holding your own out.
You've got range. Token acquired.
Can Trigger handle this solo?
Strider 1, Fox 2. Missile hit.
Damn.
Now go finish the job.
Get Mr. X, Trigger. Shoot it down, Trigger. You can do it. In fact, you're the only one who can. My radar suddenly turned off. What is it? Respond. My data won't update.
My HUD is
Damn
crashing
it.
out.
What was that?
I've lost radar contact. What's up?
Look at the sky. Towards the sun.
What is that?
A star? No. Maybe an explosion?
This is Soul Squadron. Head home. It's not safe to stick around here if we lose our base.
Listen up. We've just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's
So
not
risky.
just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Farbanti's now under Ocean control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Negative. They've got a debt to pay.
Count, we all feel the same way.
Shit.
So Wiseman died for nothing.
This is a peacekeeping force forward base near Erusian territory. Other Allied aircraft have probably been forced to make emergency landings at other airfields. We don't know much. The mission to capture the capital is nearly complete, but we unfortunately have no intel. The enemy communication satellites are down, and we have confirmed the deaths of several Erusian leaders. But our enemy was smart. They had a similar plan. Our own communication systems were destroyed at approximately the same time. We have no idea when or if they'll come back online. Stand by for further details.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osia's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osia and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osian convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Usia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned, and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Osian army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
But yeah, as said, I'ma end it there for today. Thank you all for watching. Do give a like. It's nice that weekend hours. Kevin, I didn't check that you gave me a super chat. Thank you. Why doesn't PlayStation tell me about this? Thank you. Very much appreciated. If you're still here, you know I appreciate it. Yeah. I'll be catching you guys later. See ya. Maybe Wildlands tomorrow. Maybe not. Who knows? There's always a chance. Yeah. Later.